you still love me if I'm broken? Do I still have a voice if I haven't spoken? If my body is a traitor and I'm just an imitator, oh, will you still love me if I'm broken? Will you hold my hand if I'm losing? Will you understand when it gets confusing? Oh, this isn't how we planned it. I don't know how you stand it. Oh, will you hold my hand if I'm losing? And will you break under the weight of me? I can't give you a guarantee anymore. You cannot fix my broken body. I'm not who I used to be before. This is mine to carry. You don't have to come with me to war. Ask me all of the right questions. You make all the right exceptions. You're as steady as you need to be. It's impossible to disagree. Oh, you ask me all of the right questions. But will you break under the weight of me? Can't give you a guarantee anymore. You cannot fix my broken body. I'm not who I used to be before. This is mine to carry. You don't have to come with me to still love me if I'm broken? Do I still have a voice if I haven't spoken? Yeah, my body is a traitor. I'm just an imitator. Oh, can you still love me if I'm broken?
Yeah, so that song is called You Don't Have to Come With Me to War. It's brand new. I wrote it with my friend Blair McAvoy from Canada, and it's about my experience being chronically ill. And so many people have come up to me after I've played it live and told me what it means to them, whether they're chronically ill or terminally ill. It's about what it feels like to have a partner who has to deal with a lot of medical bullshit for their spouse. So shout out to my husband, who's a great medical advocate for me. All right, and I'll go on to my next song, I guess. This is so funny with the video camera. I'm gonna play, speaking of my husband, I'm gonna play a song about being married for a nice long time, 10 years. I wrote this in the height of the pandemic, when we were in lockdown, but we're really enjoying each other's company and watching a lot of Game of Thrones and having conversations such as, if you could be married to anybody else, who would it be? And mine is, of course, Kit Harington from Game of Thrones, who plays Jon Snow. Anyway, this is called Our Love Isn't New.
8 o'clock and I yawn and stretch my spine. Is it your turn to take the dog or mine? Go back to sleep, you say. I don't remember, but I'll take him today. Just lay back down and sink in. Get a few more winks in. The coffee's hot and the paper brings bad news. I don't worry, 'cause I have got my muse. My blue September, baby, we're together. There's nothing that can sway me. You are making pancakes, and I'm your loyal fan base. Oh, our love isn't new, but there's something about me and you. You're like my faded best tattoo. Yeah, we've seen each other through. No, our love isn't new. Yeah, our love isn't new. Take the trash out and cut the chores in half. Funny voices try to make each other laugh. Watch Game of Thrones together. So different, but we're two birds of a feather. Dancing in the kitchen. My love, you're still bewitching. Oh, our love isn't new, but there's something about me and you. You're like my faded best tattoo. Yeah, we've seen each other through. No, our love isn't new. Baby, given the choice between you and Kit Harington, I choose you again and again and again and again and again. Oh, our love isn't new, but there's something about me and you. You're like my faded best tattoo. Yeah, we've seen each other through. No, our love isn't new. Our love isn't new. Yeah, our love isn't new.
You thought I was kidding about that Kit Harington thing? But I was dead serious. I'll do one more song. I wrote this at the New England Songwriters Retreat, hosted by the fantastic Ellis Paul. I wrote this in class with songwriting legend Dan Byrne, and he said, we're gonna make a list song and write 5 topics that you can make a list of really easily. So the first thing that came to my mind was things about me that my mother finds objectionable. So I write it down, and then I write a couple of other topics, and I think, gosh, that first one, I can't do that. I'm not gonna write that song. And then songwriting legend Dan Byrne says, well, just don't think, just circle one. And I floated above my body, and I watched as my hand circled number 1. And I thought, okay, I guess I'm writing this song. And then I had a one-on-one little session with Dan. I made the list of all the things that my mother finds objectionable about me. And Dan Byrne says, well, just sing it to me. And I was like, but I'm not ready. And he just goes, just sing. And then this is what came of that. I worked through lunch and sang it for the class afterwards, and Ellis Paul said it was a song worth starving for. So this is all the things I am. I was born to give my mother anxiety. Yeah, I give her anxiety with all the things I am. I think she wonders, how did that weirdo come out of me? How did she possibly come out of me? She is nothing like the things I am. She hates my hot pink hair and my phoenix tattoo, my seagull tattoo, my pirate queen tattoo, and all the tattoos I still wanna get. My penchant for wearing all black clothes and my filthy fucking mouth, and the fact that I still don't have children yet. The fact that all my friends are musicians and drag queens, and the fact that I stay out late, and especially the fact that I have a pet. Yeah, she does not like my dog or the bars that I play in with sticky floors, or the fact that I'm still not out of debt. Oops, I was born to give my mother anxiety. Yeah, I give her anxiety with all the things I am. I think she wonders, how did that monster come out of me? How did she possibly come out of me? She is nothing like the things I am. The fact that I play folk music instead of classical like her, and my love for tequila too, my affinity for teasing her, and my need to sometimes be an introvert, and my affinity for weirdos like you. Yeah, I really love weirdos like you. I don't mean to say she's a bad person. She's a good mom, and she loves me, of course, and underneath it all, I think she secretly wishes just a bit that she had pink hair too, or maybe even a tattoo. Let's not get carried away, 'cause after all, I was born to give my mother anxiety. Yeah, I give her anxiety with all the things I am. I think she wonders, how did that weirdo come out of me? How did she possibly come out of me? She is nothing like the things I am. I think she secretly loves all the things I am. Cool, good enough. Thank you guys so much.